Hey there everyone, Kimberly Alexander here, your results expert, and welcome to video 4 of the 5-part video series on 5 critical elements and fundamentals in order to grow your business. So today we're going to talk about marketing. And I love marketing so much because really it's where a lot of the magic starts to happen. So in growing your business and scaling your business, it is totally about, again, growing your brand, but then also showing up in the right way in how you market yourself. So when people think what marketing is, it's just about getting yourself out there. And what I see a lot of business owners do is they're just throwing stuff against the wall, so to speak. It's like kind of throwing everything and anything out on social media, out in print, on blogs, this and that. And there's really kind of no rhyme or reason to what they're doing. Just like your foundational message, just like your foundational programming and platform, everything needs to tell a story. So you can be incredibly strategic in marketing that really falls in line with what you need your audience to learn and when. So for example, if you're going to be launching a specific platform 6 months from now, you want to start really putting a plug out there and really maybe doing some free stuff, everything that you're doing in your blogging, your social media posts. Anything that you're doing to put yourself out there should be leading up to that launch of that program. Now, it doesn't mean that you're saying every single day something big is coming. You want to throw that out here and there just for fun and to entice. But what are the key learning in part of your program that as soon as you start offering it and launching it and selling it, people will immediately get it and buy it? So it'll be that actually immediate win because people are already conforming to and learning from your methodology. So when you flip the switch on, they are ready for you. So there's a very strategic way of how you market in the right way. It takes a daily, monthly, quarterly, yearly plan. So example for me, there are even some things I'm working on in my marketing efforts for things that I'm doing 2 years from now. So you could be very smart in not only building for today, but also building for years to come. You could be doing that right now simultaneously. How cool is that? Oh my gosh, I think it's fantastic. So how do you do it? So the first thing that I want you to really understand is that it's all about your audience. So it's not about what you think is cool. It's not about something really fun and off the wall that you want to throw out there. What does your audience need from you? There are so many different social media outlets. Do you need to be on every single one? Well, if your audience isn't there, then no. If your audience wants to hear from you 100 times a day, then you need to show up 100 times a day. But if your audience maybe might want to hear from you 2 or 3 times a week, then that is how you show up. Very critical in understanding the needs of your audience. And so really be mindful of the types of things that they want to hear from you. So I'm a growth strategist by trade. So what's so interesting though is what draws my audience in is more of the mindset stuff. Purpose and fear and past and a lot of things that throw walls up for business owners, why entrepreneurs fail, those types of things. That is the type of stuff that draws my audience in and gets them engaged. But what keeps them is the how-tos, what I call. So, specific exercises on how to overcome specific pain points in their business. So that's what keeps and entices and engages my audience. So number 1, I want you to think, what will draw your audience in? And number 2, what will keep them? And so it's not just about throwing up on people all day long. There is a specific strategy based on what your growth plan is. And then there is also, again, understanding how they want to learn from you and how often you show up. So I'm not on all the social media venues out there. I'm really on about 4 or 5 different things of where my audience engages. Now, mind you, I tested everything. For over 6 months, I tested it consistently every single week. But what you want to come down to and look at in your marketing is in every single social media, what do I say? There's like a back office to every single social media portal. So like a Facebook, a LinkedIn, there are analytics. And what you can learn from the analytics is exactly the average timing of day that your audience will resonate with you. Is it 6 in the morning? Is it 6 at night? Is it at lunchtime? When are they resonating with you? So when you know that's your key time to post, that's when you want to really put out your best stuff. That's when you want to put out opt-ins. That's when you want to put out something that's really just earth-shattering, mind-blowing, or when you want to put out an offer. Many times for my key times is that's when we'll do paid posts, things like that. So when you really want to market and advertise something, you want to do it on your key times. I know when my top 3 times are when I post, and if it's something really juicy and awesome, I will actually wait until one of those, usually the top #1 time for me is when I will actually wait. It sometimes is waiting 5 days to post something specific, but I know I'll get the biggest punch in that time frame. So again, more is not more, my friends, in marketing. It's not just throwing tons of stuff out there. People get sick of you. So you want to make sure that it's incredibly strategic of what you're putting out in the world and how you're showing up. So again, really look at those analytics and ensure that you are posting at the right time. Also too, you can go onto your CRM that's attached to your website and you can see exactly, what posts or what it was that drew your people in to the website. So if you want someone to go on and click and read something about you or watch a video and then click through to your website, your CRM will be able to show you that. They will be able to show you on a VIP blast or a newsletter blast how many people opened it up, what people are clicking on. If there's links within that, you could see what links were clicked through on. I promise you, take the time, even if it's on a weekend, even if it's in the evening or before business hours, find the time, my friends, because this will be the maker or breaker for you. In 6 months, my following quadrupled when I figured out the analytics. Now, I also have a marketing manager that is incredibly brilliant, that does a lot of these things for me. If you are not in that position to have someone to do it for you, a lot of social media experts can do that for you for a very affordable cost. So I would, if you can't do it yourself or you can't find the time, then have someone do it for you. It will save so much time, energy, investment, heartache, frustration in the future. You will see and be able to draw in the right audience that not only will get in front of you, but needs you. So those people are out there. Your audience is out there waiting for you. What your job is to do is to find the right, most effective way in order to ensure that they get in front of you, and then you can learn how to engage with them. So I'm hoping that that really helps. Once again, branding and marketing is everything in growing your brand. You want to ensure that you understand the analytics and really following and standing by and respecting your niche, your foundational message, and your foundational platform that folds into your foundational programming. You market around those things. And then understanding, once again, more is not more, depending on what your audience needs from you. So my name is Kimberly Alexander, your results expert. Again, this video series will be posted by first part of next week on my website, KimberlyAlexanderInc.com. There you can click on the Grow tab, and that is where all of my blog series, my video series, and this one especially is where you can find that. So tomorrow we're going to be talking about processes and systems. You know, business owners really struggle with, they like to get all the plans in place, but picking up the phone is a totally different thing. So we're going to talk about how to get all these things in place and how to actually put it in action and go do it. Have a wonderful day, and we will chat tomorrow. Take care now.